cell anemia and malaria resistance.
So this is a normal red blood cell, and it's like getting less oxygen. So when it gets less oxygen, it starts like sticking to your blood vessels and making them like clog up.
Okay, the sickle cell is an autosomal. Okay. It's not a sex-linked trait. You find it on the 11th chromosome. Yeah.
It is believed that sickle cell evolved over time as a way to fight off malaria. Malaria comes from Africa, from mosquitoes injecting them with like diseases. Individuals with that disease suffer a lot because their cells are abnormally shaped and they get a lot of blood clots, which could cause a lot of problems in their bloodstream. And mostly African Americans have this disease.
Sickle cell is inherited. Individuals with just one copy only carries the disease. If a parent with sickle cell has it and a parent without sickle cell has it, then the child of those two parents will be a carrier for a sickle cell, and the disease is on the 11th chromosome.
So the symptoms are like you get breathless and your back pains and your legs and arms hurt and your hands start swelling and your feet swell and the sickle cell like your blood is like shaped like crescent blood cells.
Our argument is that 23andMe is giving off valid information because in the packet it says that sickle cell is inherited, which it is, and it says that you can be a carrier of it if you have like one parent that does have it and one parent that does not.
Okay, this is Punnett square. Okay, this one is where you have one with a carrier and one without. One that has it, one that doesn't, and then so you have 100% chance you have it. And then this one,
That one's two carriers.
that one's two carriers, and you kids have it. Okay,
So these are some pedigrees. This one's showing like if both parents have it, then all their kids will have it. And if these parents are carriers, and so one of the kids have it, and then dad has it, and so two of the kids will have it. And then he has it, but the mom doesn't, so they won't have it, and they don't have it.
Some part of the human population has a mutation to their hemoglobin, which is the protein in the red blood cell that carries the oxygen. People of sub-Saharan Africa organs have two copies of this muted gene, which leads to severe sickle cell diseases. This trait is beneficial because it prevents the most severe symptoms of malaria, including death. During endemic times of malaria, people who carried such mutations to the hemoglobin code had much better chances of survival.
okay, this is a pedigree. It's not sex-linked, so like ignore this. But it is recessive, so it like they say it can't skip generations. So no matter what, at least one of your kids will have it.
Selfie.
Do you guys have questions for them? Remember that whole be professional.
Like, y'all, did someone understand malaria, like, multiple sclerosis, wait, what? Like, which disease is this?
Sickle cell.
Sickle cell is caused, like, by malaria?
No, sickle cell like helps malaria. It's like a resistance.
Oh, so it, okay, did somebody say malaria was multiple diseases? Like, you know, never mind, y'all confusing.
Well, why don't you try to explain that to Taylor real quick to make sure that you're clear. So what it, like, explain to her the, really quickly, the relationship between malaria and sickle cell.
Okay, the relationship between malaria and sickle cell. They thought that malaria or sickle cell evolved as a way to like help fight off malaria because of the way the blood cells are shaped. Because you get malaria from like mosquito bites, in like, it mostly happens in Africa. But, so,
How does it help fight off?
what?
How does it help fight off malaria?
That's what they've always thought that.
The shape of the red blood cells makes it so that the malaria, like, can't take hold. So, having sickle cell trait is protection from most of the symptoms of malaria.
Desiree, is there a treatment or like a cure for sickle cell?
There's no treatment, or there's no cure for it. Like, you can take medicine like that helps, but it doesn't go away.
Is sickle cell or malaria, like, I don't know if you said it, is it like contagious or anything like that? Will I get it?
No, sickle cell's not contagious unless, like, you can get it from your parents.
It's genetic.
Can you guys tell me the difference between having it and being a carrier for it? So, if you can explain in terms of genotype, maybe?
If you have it, one of your parents had it, or they were a carrier for it. So, you're only a carrier if one of your parents has it and one of your parents is homozygous and doesn't have it at all.
So what's the genotype for a carrier? Pick a letter, doesn't matter.
It's big A, big A.
For a carrier of
Oh,
the
big A, little A.
And what if you have it? What would your genotype be?
Big A.
If you have sickle cell, what would your genotype be? Is it dominant or recessive?
It's recessive.
I'm getting confused.
Oh, either way. Yeah.
Any other questions?
I don't know if I missed it or you said it, but is like malaria contagious? Like if Dalton was like he had malaria right now and he's like would I get it or like
No.
It's I was worried for a minute if Dalton had malaria.
Like if you have a that went to Dalton to you, then
Is there a cure for malaria?
Yeah, it's just like
I don't think they have thought of one.
I'm allergic to
Alright, any other questions?
Who was doing that saying?
Alright,